With the rich Arab culture led by traditional monarchies and adherents to Islam, the GCC countries are often misunderstood by English speaking neighbors. But opening doors among friendly countries was the topic of this panel at the Middle East Institute, with the goal of broadening the regional group's influence.
How the GCC is understood in Washington and how the organization can figure more substantively in U.S. policy considerations, as well as in building public understanding here in the United States.
Dr. Abdulmahsen Elias is the undersecretary in charge of Saudi Arabia's Bureau of International Communication and Media and says the kingdom is making initiatives aimed at encouraging international media coverage within its borders.
The message of what we're doing on the ground when it comes to counterterrorism, for example, our humanitarian aid to the international world. And that's something, unfortunately, doesn't get the proper coverage that we want.
The solutions are often as basic as documenting good works in English. Bahrain is making similar efforts at improved communication, openness, and understanding.
Because of what Bahrain had went through in the past few years, it has forced itself to be out more open and be more accessible and be more center stage and be more forthcoming about its shortcomings and as well as what its achievements have been.
In fact, former U.S. Ambassador to Bahrain Adam Arely commented on the example of how Salman al-Jalama bridges the gap between kingdom and American media.
What he says is very sophisticated and very substantive, and that's the essence of communications, establishing a bond, a link between you and your audience so that you're somebody that they can relate to and thereby sympathize with.
The GCC will have a chance to work on its relationship with the United States and the international media later this month, when President Trump makes his first trip abroad, including a stop in Saudi Arabia. Reporting for Bahrain TV, I'm Marty Johnson, Washington.